Yo, it's Boxing Antique. I'm back again with another one. Yo, guys, make sure whenever you come to my kingdom, hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always much appreciated, guys. Make sure, show me some love and support, and always share my content. You understand? Do a bit of a due diligence. You understand? Yeah? Man is back. It's been a hectic week. I hope everyone had a good day, good week, the whole shebang. Man. So, let's get it. Let's get cracking, man. This is, it's been an amazing week for the Crawford fans out there. And it's been a miserable week for Spence, for the Errol sexuals out there. You understand? Now, I want to say this. Did Derrick James, aka Gap Teeth, failed Errol Spence Jr.? Derrick James was in a situation that I know he couldn't stop the fight, man. Maybe he was contemplating, but at the same time, he had in the back of his head what happened between Mark Breland and Deontay Wilder. And let's be honest, the last thing he wanted to do is throw in the towel or put Errol Spence Jr. out. Because Errol Spence Jr. would have flipped on him and sacked him. And sacked him on the spot. But that didn't happen. Because Errol Spence Jr., everybody is coming out now. He didn't look right. I know Errol Spence Jr. didn't look right. Something was off. Was he high on Zaza? Or did he have, sex with his miss before he came into the ring? Because we know before entering the ring, man, and you have a bit, pum boy, you're already gonna have low steam energy. You're gonna feel a bit wonky, dehydrated, right? It's gonna take a bit of time to get back to life and get your body back to the usual, right? But nevertheless, man, there's been rumors been going around, and I don't know how true that is. Apparently, him and his miss had a little row backstage. Him and his miss had a row backstage. Maybe that kind of contribute towards Errol Spence Jr.'s behavior, his mannerism, the way he's walking inside the ring, even just before the ring, He looked a lot more nervous, timid, felt out of place. Because that was a big day for everybody. A huge night for the whole boxing crowd. And I mean for the purists, the hardcore boxing fans out there. Yes, you had the celebrities coming out. everybody was in their ring. 5 years of waiting, agony, holding up this mega fight, holding up for the whole purists out there. And finally, we get it. Finally, we get it, and everybody thought, this is going to be a 50-50 fight. We all thought that. There's no in hell this fight was a 50-50. It's crazy. A biggest fight like this, such a magnitude fight. We all thought it was a 50-50 fight. But it was the opposite. Oh, Errol Spence Jr. is the bigger guy. He's going to pile in the pressure. He's going to go into the body, break him down, break all the foundation, all this and that. Yo, what's going on? You tell me now. Why did Errol Spence Jr. go out there and do what he's supposed to do and show the world that's supposed to be a 50-50 fight? Yo, my man, my boy, boxing God just came into my kingdom, showing me nothing but love, and he's a new subscriber. Bro, I appreciate you. I appreciate your support and show me love. Bro, make sure you smash the like, subscribe, and share. Yeah? I want to know. I'm talking about Derrick James, boxing God. We know Derrick James has failed Errol Spence Jr. The preparation, the game plan. Did they even contemplate watching the videos of Terence Crawford? This is what you're supposed to do. Study the game. Study your opponent for the last 5 years. The last 5 years, we all been waiting for. You should have done your flipping analysis, your studies, everything on Terence Crawford. Now, it's been over a week now. We all digested now. We all have come to assumption. We all come to this new idea now. We know Errol Spence Jr. wasn't right in the head. You could tell by the face, the look. Bro, every single shot Terence Bud Crawford was showing, it was so easy. He was literally touching him like it was nothing. It's like there was no soul in his body. He was lifeless. Salute, Mo, my brother. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. As always, coming in, showing me nothing but love. Smash the like, subscribe, and share. We're cooking, bro. We're cooking. I want to know, why was it so easy for Bud Crawford? Every single, even a little jab, that might not have been hard, bro. He was like a raggy doll in the ring. I understand he's been, inactive for nearly 15, 16 months over so. But bro, come on now. Yeah, the ring rust's gonna play a big part. We know that. But come on. Like this? And then Errol Spence Jr.'s face turned into Sloth. The guy from Goonies. You see the picture there in my screen? Hey, you guys! I have never, ever in my dream would ever thought Errol Spence Jr.'s face would turn out like this. It's almost the vice versa what it did to you guys. You guys' face was on a different level. He literally rearranged his face into alien. And bro, karma is a right bit. Karma is a real bit. And Spence face was another level. It almost reminded me when he had a car crash, bro, when he got flipped over by a Ferrari. So he almost had a similar face, bro, when he was in the hospital lying down. But this one was worse. I want you guys to tell me what went wrong in there. Boxing God, Mo, what happened in that ring? Derrick James, a two-time boxing of the year. Bro, you failed miserably. You failed your fighter. The fighter you've been working with from day one over what, 15 years or so, 10 years. Bro, your main duty and your responsibility is to keep an eye on your fighter. Watch out for his well-being. If he's got enough oomph to go in there, if he has enough in his tank. But we know Errol Spence Jr. did have nothing. From the get-go, when the first knockdown on round 2, everything was he went into a cell shock, bro. Yeah, it is boxing. I understand. He got his eye socket broken. I mean, the guy had been through a lot. I'm not making no excuses, but we're humans. We have feelings. Last thing we want is, one of those top elite fighter in the ring getting killed. That's the last thing we want. This is the problem. This is what I'm saying. Boxing God. Bro, there's no lateral movement. He was almost a robotic in there. All these years we've been complaining about Anthony Joshua, how robotic he was. He was stiff. He was a Frank Bruno 2.0. Bro, we more or less saw Errol Spence, just a smaller version of Anthony Joshua. We know what Errol Spence possesses. We know what Errol Spence can do. He likes to come forward, piling the pressure, and break his opponent down and put him against the rope. Fine. And he could take shots. We know that. But he's a guy, he won't give up. You give him, he will give you back. But bro, when you're facing a top elite being in his game for decades, since 135-pounder, bro, that tells you a lot. Why he's number 1 pound for pound on everybody's list. Why Bud has been chasing you for all those years. There's a reason, there's a motive behind it. But for you to come in there and have no movement, your head was literally on the line, front foot. It's almost like a free shot. You know what Bud's going to do. Bud's capable of switching angles, variation, hitting from different ways. Different ways that you will not see which way is hitting you. When one of those land, it will shake you. It will keep you thinking, keep you guessing. That's what he possesses. He can move. He can go forward, move lateral, switch stance, orthodox to southpaw. He could do a lot of things. Because Bud, he always comes prepared. plan A, B, or C. Listen, there's a trick to this whole game plan. If A, B, C don't work, you go back to plan A. But Errol Spence Jr., you know what? I'm not going to blame on everything on Errol Spence Jr. It's your coach, it's your trainer, it's Derrick James should have prepared you for good 8 to 12 weeks training. Yeah, that's true, Mo. That's true. But at the same time, look, Derrick James, we know trainers, your coach, they can only do so much in the ring. They can only do so much to give you a game plan. It's your duty to go in there, take everything in, all the information, and digest it, and make sure that turns into a game plan. But we know what type of style Errol Spence Jr. goes in. But bro, at the same time, Derrick James is in a position he should be held responsible for the game plan. Because Errol Spence Jr. came in like he was fighting all the other fights that he's been doing. Every single other fights that we've seen previously, he came in the same. Oh, don't worry, Spence. Just make sure, keep in line, just go forward, do what you got to do. Don't forget the jab. Make sure you come with a straight jab. Forget the lateral movement. Forget about the switching. Just go in there like a robotic. Yeah? That will do the trick. Trust me. You'll get in there and you're going to break him down. Trust me. You're going to knock his teeth out. You're going to get his eye socket broken. Trust me. Just keep to the stick, just stick to the game plan, what I'm saying. You understand? Spence, listen to me, okay? Bro, Spence wasn't even listening. Spence probably thought, you know what? Shut up, man. You're talking hella shit out of your ass. And I guarantee you, Spence probably feeling like shit as well. It doesn't matter if you're a very close buddy at the same time. But you are gonna question that. You are gonna answer, to all these, questions with question marks. Bro, I can't believe it. I came in with one game plan, is to come forward, high guards up, and go forward and go straight in. That's crazy. It's ridiculous, bro. And listen, you know what? I know Errol can do better. I know Errol can do better. But something was off that night. And I'm not making no excuses. We have to keep it a beam. We have to keep it 100, bro. I'm not making no excuses. But listen, something wasn't right. We know that. Bro's face turned into Sloth from Goonies. That's how bad he is, bro. There's 1,000 pictures are going around already and making memes out of Errol Spence Jr. Not long ago, it was you guys' face on a meme. Bro, you got Errol Spence Jr.'s face now as a meme, bro. Everybody's taking the mick out of him, bro. It's plastered all over social media, bro. Oh, God. That's the crazy thing. Hello, my brother, coming in to my kingdom. Make sure you hit the like, bro. Subscribe, bro, and share. It don't cost a thing, bro. It don't cost a thing. All it takes is a finger button, bro. Yeah, finger. That's it. And Al Ghost coming in like a bullet. as always, bro, make sure you get hit the like, bro, subscribe, and share the love, bro. Share the love and support, bro. It's time to build this channel. I have to keep myself consistent. You understand? It's only going to motivate me. You know, you guys coming in and show me love. You get me? Love, bro. Bro, Errol Spence Jr. at this rate. That's it. From Goonies, Sloth, I'll go, hey, you guys. Hey, listen, I said it on my last stream. If they ever make a remake of Goonies Part 2, bro, you already got a ready-made cast waiting for you. And that's Errol Spence Jr. Ready-made, bro. No need to put no mask. You actually got an actual face with a face already. Hey, you guys. I'm not taking a mick out Errol Spence Jr., but bro, it is what it is at the end of the day, man. You know, there's loads of memes that are going around. Facts are blow. I mean, it's a dangerous move from Spence. I agree. It's a dangerous move, bro. Bro, it's easy to go behind the keyboard and type up and say on tweet, yo, I want a rematch. I'm going to activate my clause and go ahead straight in for the gun. But it doesn't work like that. I wish it was that easy. I wish it was that easy. But you have to ask yourself this. Your coach, your manager could have saved your life for another day. But Derrick James wanted you to go out there and looking like sloth. He's the responsible guy. He's the one who made your face turn out to be a crash course. Derrick James failed. And he's supposed to be the best trainer of the year for the last 2 years. Bro, I've seen it all now. I've seen it all. But don't get me wrong, at the end of the day, you're a unified champion. But let's face it, you actually haven't faced a killer. I mean a killer. Someone like Terence Bud Crawford. I know Keith Thurman never gave you a chance, but boy, Keith Thurman is a very tricky opponent. I'm not saying he's a killer, but boy, he's a very tricky opponent. But now I look at it. If you are moving up to 154, or if you're going to stay at 147, I don't know anymore. I think Keith Thurman can beat Spence. There, I said it. I respect him too, Mo. That's one thing I'll say, Mo. I respect him more a lot, because the fact is, without Errol Spence Jr. not allowing this fight to go ahead, he was in a position and he had the power, because he could easily said, F that. That fight would have never ever happened, bro, in a million years, if Errol Spence Jr. said, nah, I'm going the easy route. I'm going the easy route. I'm making my own lane with in my ranches, my horses, my cows, my pigs. He could have easily said that. I said no. But you know what? He manned up. He stood his 10 toes. And he said, you know what? I don't want no tune-up. He gave what the fans really wanted. He gave us nothing but entertainment, Mo. And that's what he did. He's a man of his word. And on the other hand, Terence Bud Crawford, dream came true. Dream came true, bro. You know? But one thing I will say, and it might be very controversial. Listen, again, I'm not making excuses, but we know Listen, I'm just bringing it up, bro. I'm going to say how it is. On my platform, say how it is, bro. Yeah? I ain't no fanboy. I don't care what I say, because I'm not no fanboy. I am a fan of, I got, my favorite fighters, but I'm not going to go to, I'm not going to go so deep and try to defend my fighters, but I'm going to say how it is. Listen, Bud Crawford, we know he's with Snack. We know Terence Bud Crawford is with Snack. And who's behind Snack? Victor Conte. And we know Victor Conte's history. We know what he's capable of doing, bro. He's a very dirty man. And listen, I understand he served, in prison, for illegal drugs, giving out to top athletes to become a superior, what they do in the field. This guy's got a PhD, bro. This guy is known as a pharmaceutical, bro. This guy knows everything about chemical that goes on in the lab, bro. This guy can cover up the PDA, the whatever you take, bro, in the system. The steroids, the masking agent, how not to get caught. And listen, I'm not saying Terence Bud Crawford is on something. And so I'm not saying that. But if you watch the fight again, bro, Terence Crawford looked a machine, bro. He came in a bigger guy. So 11 streak wins with the TKO. He's been knocking his opponent. But something doesn't stick right, bro. For you to demolish your opponent just like that, even though we know Errol Spence Jr. wasn't the same as before. We understand his past history outside the ring. But bro, every single punches, even a little jabs, light jabs, Errol Spence Jr. was like a ragdoll there. And his face, bro, it's like someone flipping threw a brick on his face, bro. A brick in his face. Like a car just literally ran over his face. Nothing was phasing. Don't get me wrong. Listen, Spence did have had a few good chances. He did come few of his bomb as well, hard shots. Again, he didn't even rock Terence Bud Crawford back. None of these shots hurt him or landed. But Bud, we know Bud, nobody can take Bud lightly. But Mo, ask yourself, Terence Crawford is associated with Snack, bro. And we know the man's behind it. I understand Victor Conte trying to be clean. He's promoting the clean athlete, getting the fighters to promote his brand. But at the same time, there could be something else could be cooking behind the scene. We just don't know. Victor Conte knows every single detail, bro. He'll tell you when to take things and he'll tell you when to come off, and he'll tell you, listen, have this, it's a masking agent, nothing will get detected. Bro, Bud's power became a brick. It's like his power was so much, bro. It's lethal, bro. His power all of a sudden came flipping crazy. It's like it's got crazy power in his hands, bro. And we know Bud never had the crazy power like this, bro. Nah, I'm sorry. But again, I'm not taking a credit away from Terence Crawford. But it's something, people will pick up. If you're clever enough, if you see what you're seeing, bro, you'll pick up on it. For me, personally, when I looked at it, I go, yo, you know what? I watched the fight at least 3 times. And I'm like thinking, wow, he's got that much power. He's got that much sting in his hand. That doesn't fit right. They're like bombs and bombs, bro. I mean, come on. For Errol Spence's face to turn like that, he was getting clogged, bro, left, right, center. Those jabs were hitting on his face. Yeah, fine. But even when Spence had high guard up, covering himself, it was like he was going through these guys, bro. It was literally like breaking through the glasses and boom, straight in his face. And you know the funny thing is, Mo, I'm going to tell you something, guys, in case you guys haven't noticed. You guys probably wondering, listen, Antic, you're reaching. You're talking a lot of shit out of your ass. You're not giving Bud Crawford a credit what is due. You're probably thinking, yeah, but Errol Spence Jr. never came in, you know, how he's supposed to come in. The guy had a long layoff. The guy was went for a traumatic, you know, situation in the past, whatnot. But I'm going to tell you something. Now listen carefully. And why I say that. Terence Crawford, sponsored by Snack. I'm not saying Terence Crawford on juice. I'm not saying that, guys. Hey, listen, I'm not saying that. But one thing I'll tell you, Amir Khan, you know Amir Khan, you know he got tested positive, right, for Austria, you know? That was after, but before that, we all know he was training for Kell Brook, right? And guess whose camp Khan was in after he got popped dirty when they found out in his DNA? He was in Bomac's camp. Bomac was training Amir Khan. He was training with Terence Crawford, them guys. BNB, Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah. Amir Khan popped dirty, bro. I'm not saying Bomac maybe gave him something. I'm not saying, you know, the Bomac team or Terence Crawford did some shady things in the camp. But I know for a fact he was training. He was getting prepared for Kell Brook's fight. Then after that, after a good couple of months down the line, it was positive. The test came positive for taking drugs. Yeah? Hey, I'm just saying, bro. You get me? I'm just saying. Say what you want to say. Boxing Andy, you're reaching. Or how can this happen? Why would that happen? Terence Crawford's been clean all his life. Bomac would never do that. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. I'm not blaming nobody, but all I'm saying is he was at BNB. He was with Terence Crawford and Bomac. Them guys out there preparing for Kell Brook. It's only then, down the line, boop, Mr. Amir Khan, we test positive for PAD substance abuse. Huh? Amir Khan's like, huh? What are you on about? Me? Dirty? Me? Drugs? PD in my system? How can they be? How could this ever happen? Nah, I've been clean all my life. I'm from, Bolton. I'm a guy who would never ever do that. Listen, let's not play stupid now. That's the first thing you say, bro. Whenever you pop dirty, what's the first thing you're gonna say? How could this be? That can't be right. That ain't me. I'm a professional athlete in my whole entire career since I've been boxing. I have never taken any substance, any PED to abuse my body or to get leverage or get advantages over my other opponent. Bro, that's common sense. You are gonna say that. The test says otherwise, bro, by the UCAD when it got tested positive. That's what I'm saying. Maybe somewhere down the line, maybe not now, something might pop up, bro. And don't say I didn't warn you guys. You guys gonna come back to this channel? Yo, you were right, bro. You was right. I understand now. Listen, Bomac's in a great position now. He's the flavor of the month now. Everybody wants to go to his camp now. You got Anthony Joshua now looking over. He wants to go into Bomac, get trained. I mean, you got Chris Eubank now. My man's running around now like a headless chicken. Doesn't know which way to go. And he thought, you know what? He made Terrence Crawford the undisputed champion. His training style, his regime. Yeah, you know what? Bomac, Fat Mac, I want to get trained by you, Fat Mac. Listen, yeah? Me getting trained by Roy Jones Sr. didn't work, I tried to imitate him. Nah, I can't, it just didn't work out. But now you want to go to Bomac, get trained by him, and you're trying to act like you're going to be Terrence Crawford. Come on now, Chris Eubank. Come on now. I'm not reaching, man. Honestly, I'm not reaching, but it's just something to, look into. Do your own investigation. Do your own research, bro. I've done my research, bro. Trust me. I've done my research. I've done my research from the get-go up until now. And it made me think. It actually made me think. And listen, we all know everybody was talking about Manny Pacquiao back in the heydays. How all of a sudden his head just flipping grew and grew and grew, bro, like an avalanche. Man's got a big ass head and it's got a small ass frame. But it was never tested positive, bro, at the end of the day. The facts say he's been clean. That's it. We just have to go with the facts, bro. Right? Same goes for Terrence Crawford. We just have to go with the facts. The facts say he's clean. Right? But we all have conspiracy. We can come up with our own assumption. But it doesn't mean it's right. But it can make you think, bro. It can question you. Go back and watch the fight again. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, bro. Go back and see his last previous fight from Terrence Crawford, bro. Knocking out his opponent. But like that, now his opponent face turned out like SLOTH, bro. Now his opponent turned out like flipping alien, bro. And whether if Errol Spence Jr.'s game plan wasn't up to par, bro, but for him to be like that, for his face turned like a flipping abducted alien on that night, bro, it was so damn easy. It was so damn easy. It was like a free shot. Hey, bud, man, listen. I made this fight happen. Here you go, man. Just hit me. Free shot. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries, Spence. Thanks for the approval. Let me hit you. Let me give you a bit of ding dong. He was getting dinging, bro, all the time, bro. Every single round. He was getting ding dong. Listen, at the end of the day, man, enough of that. I want to go back to Derrick James. Derrick James, you flipping doo-doo. Now, you're looking stupid now. You should have saved your fighter's life. If you loved him that much and cared for him, bro. And you've been training him from the day one, from the get-go. You should have stopped the fight at least 2 rounds early. Oh no, Terence can go in there, Errol Spence can go in there, he's gonna go out his wheels again. I don't care, let him do what he needs to do because I believe him. I believe in him. He could go in there and do something unthinkable, unexpected, maybe get KO or knock him down. But that didn't happen. You literally wanted him to go out there out on his shield. I'm gonna ride all the way with Errol Spence Jr. till the wheel come off. I don't care what anybody says. But bro, at the same time, you look a doo-doo. You now made yourself look selfishness. All you care about is your ego and saving face from the public. But that didn't work. Everything happened vice versa. Everyone's having a go at you now, grilling at you now, roasting at you now. You should save your fire and save another day. Save his life at least. He's got families. He's got kids that needs to go home safe and sound. Not all battered and bruised, you get me? Yeah, you're gonna get that. But bro, it's crazy. I'm amazed. Everybody was shocked, bro. Even till now, bro, everyone's still wondering what happened. Even now, bro, everybody's still, in the bloody bathroom, shitting all the shit out, bro, in the toilet, bro, and still wondering, scratching their head. Yo, I can't believe it. Just last week, we just literally watched the whole fight now. All these years has come to a fruition now. It's ended now. But now all of a sudden, the outcome. Errol Spence Jr. wants to go back out again. Activate his rematch clause. But bro, I wouldn't recommend it. But if it does, then I will support it. But bro, it might even turn out the same way as what we've seen last week. See, this is what happens. Everybody start crying now. And they're still cell shock, bro. They don't want to believe it. Now everybody coming up with different excuses. This is how they're all looking now.
This is all I got.
They're all crying now, bro. We've got a lot of extremists, fans, and I mean extremists, that'll go deep inside the a-hole, bro. They'll come up with every single excuses. Doesn't matter what you say or what you do. Me, I'm a boxing fan. I'm a fan of a fighter. Yeah, I do have my favorite fighters. But I ain't gonna go that deep like a hooligan and march down the street. Oh, hey, fucker, what do you say about my fight? Get into a scuffle and fight. No, I ain't gonna do that, man. You know what I mean? That's too much, bro. I ain't no hooligan, but it's a hustle. Get it? You have to create a narrative, bro, to come out with different content, right? That's what it is, bro. It's a hustle, bro. You understand? Hey, if it makes money, it makes money for you. You got to do what you got to do. But one thing for sure, you're not keeping yourself truthful. You're not keeping yourself honest. And the funny thing is, and this can be true, before the fight, bro, Errol Spence and his miss had an argument, right? They had a flipping, rah-rah in the background, and his miss gave him a bottle of water, and from bottle of water, it wasn't Spence anymore. It was a different Spence. He just didn't look right. So you're saying he's been spiked? Yo, listen. Errol Spence Jr. has been spiked by water. Yeah? There's some people saying that. I'm not saying that, but do I believe that? Come on now. How can I believe that, man? Drinking a water bottle, getting spiked. That I don't believe. The closest thing I'm going to believe is Terence Crawford is with Snack. Hey, listen, I'm a big fan of Devin Haney, and I'll say the same thing. He's with Snack. Hey, then you got Dudu Andrade, he's with Snack. You got Caleb Plant, part of Snack. But he ain't a knockout artist. Devin Haney, what do people say? He's a pillar-fisted. He ain't a knockout artist. But guess what? Time will tell, right? When he goes up to 140, if his powers has translated, and see if he actually grown a man's power, a power that he can knock people out. So going to 140, he might be comfortable. That's what his body weight is. He might be able to translate his power properly. I know for sure, hey, Spence, Snack, the power was lethal. The power came out of nowhere. So much density, so much power on his arm. It's crazy. Big up, Garcia. Thank you, bro, for coming into my kingdom. Don't forget, my brother, smash the like, subscribe, and share, bro. Show me the love, bro. Come on, man. Haplo's there. Haplo's listening. Garcia, I'm sure you went for Spence, right, Garcia? Nah, that's Errol Spence Jr. That's him on the thumbnail, bro. Hey, you guys! That's his name is Sloth from bloody Goonies. Yeah, we all want Spence to win. We all want Spence to win, Garcia. But we know Terence Crawford is a dangerous opponent. Yeah. But at the same time, it didn't matter who wins, right? It didn't matter who won that night. But at least we want to see a bit of competitive. We want to see a 50-50 fight. Everybody was claiming this whole fight, the build-up, upfield press, the face-off, this whole fight, you know, it would have been a 50-50 fight. But it wasn't a 50-50 fight at all. It was no way in hell. It was more like 90-10. Flip it now. PBC ain't going to die, man. Now, you know what? They've been putting up a hell of a fight, bro. They've been putting up a big fight. Whether if they're under pressure or not, by the big guys, the executive at the top. Listen, they gotta produce some big fights. And we are gonna get big fights. And that's in September. Canelo Alvarez versus Jamel Charlo. That's another big fight. Undisputed versus undisputed. You can't go wrong. But that's here nor there, man. This is about Derrick James. Derrick James has not only failed his fighter, but his profile has sunk deep, bro. Deep down in the ocean. As a man, he has let himself down. I know he's kicking himself. He's embarrassed. Bro, imagine what Ryan Garcia's thinking now. Imagine what Anthony Joshua's thinking now. Yo, Errol Spence Jr. just lost, you know. I don't know about his work ethic. Listen, his training method. Is that going to work? But we know Anthony Joshua needed a lot of improvements. He's got a lot of flaws, right? Same goes for Ryan Garcia. But bro, if you're not going to have lateral movement, have plan A, B, and C, how to go about things in the ring when plan A is not working, bro, you're going to have to make some adjustment. And if Derrick James not giving you that kind of right information, the right info, the right game plan, bro, then you're in the wrong camp. It's all good and dandy, Derrick James teaching, Errol Spence Jr. over the years, placement shots, how to throw short, you know what I mean? Keep tight guard, going forward, pressing the action, going to your stomach, breaking your opponent down. It's all about setting up the punches, right? Make sure it's precise and accurate with full force, straight jab, with a lot of power and density. It's all good. But going straight line, your head's not moving at all, bro, that's a telltale sign already. That's a red flag already for me. And we've seen it, what happened last week. Against Terence. Derrick James, bro, my man has so much time, so many weeks and months to get this whole thing prepared properly. Even the pad work, the media workout, the more I look at it now, when I go back and look at it, clips, bro, he wasn't doing anything much. It was just punching the mitts, that's it. Pa, 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 pa. But there's no movement. He wasn't showing Errol Spence Jr. to do this and that. Moving side to side, coming with the straight shots, uppercuts. What if your opponent comes towards you and come with the different hooks, different angle? How Errol Spence Jr. is going to maneuver that. How is he going to move from that? How is he going to block that shot? What is he going to do? My man Errol Spence Jr. didn't have no answer to that. Because why did he have no answer to that? Because Derrick James didn't have no answer to that at all. Derrick James could come up with a master plan because Bomac was the master man there. Bomac was the one who came with the master plan. Bomac kept his word. They knew what they were going to do. They said it's going to be one side ass whipping. Ass whipping, bro. He said Terence Crawford is going to dominate, abolish Errol Spence Jr. One up for Flipping Bomac. He's one up now. Bomac won over Derrick James. Best thing to Derrick James to do is just put your bald headed down to the toilet, bro, and flush yourself down, bro. That's what I'm going to say. Everybody wants to come out and be so hypocrisy, bro, and hypocrite, making so much excuses, one after another. Try and make an excuse for Errol Spence Jr. Bro, Errol Spence Jr. even came out. He's a man of his word. He took a loss like a man. He's not even coming out with excuses. It's those aerosexuals. The aerosexual that making it worse for everybody. It's cool. It's cool if you're riding for your boy. That's not. But the only thing is getting to a point now. It's getting ridiculous. Listen, I'm just amazed, bro. I'm amazed that Terence Crawford can possess that much power, that much arson. Those shots that he's throwing, they were like lethal, bro. And I've said it, bro. We know what Victor Conte is all about. He's a dirty dude. A dirty guy, knows so much stuff. He's the guy with so much knowledge. He's the mastermind behind the lab, bro. We know what he's done things in the past, bro. But who's to say he's not doing it anymore? He's got the right equipment, bro. He'll give you the masking agent, bro, to cover up, bro, so he doesn't get detected, bro, and get test positive, bro, when it comes to DNA. He's getting fighters to support his brand, bro. To get sponsored, bro. Because I know for a fact, bro. Bart is part of a snack. And I'm not saying he's juicing. I'm not saying that. I'm not reaching at all. But he's with Snack. And Snack is behind, boom, Victor Conte. Smash the like, man. Subscribe, and make sure you guys share, man, as you come in. Share the love, man. Share the love. It's like Derrick James was just laughing, bro. It's like he was loving every single moment that Errol Spence Jr. was getting plummeted, bro. Left, right, center. He was getting manhandled. It was that easy. Even Bud's strength, bro. He was literally mauling him. Errol Spence Jr. is supposed to be the bigger guy. He's the guy who should be pushing Bud to one side, to another side, bro. He's the guy supposedly meant to have the edge, pushing Bud Crawford backwards. But it was a complete opposite. He's the guy who's piling the pressure, picking his shots, jabbing him, straight shots, straight hooks, uppercuts. Oh my days, they were hitting. They were literally hitting. You get me? They're literally pinpoint accurate, bro. Terrence Crawford was hitting Spence every single G spot, bro. A man was falling down like nothing, like a teddy bear. But you know how they are, Garcia. You know. But I'm sure he learned his lesson, bro. Stay humble. Get me? Don't talk shit about other people. Because we know Spence ain't getting away with it, bro. My man's been talking hella shit back there. Why would I fight you? I'm going to take it the easy route. Easy route. Yeah, I just bought myself a ranch, horse, chicken, and cow. I'm going to look after them. Yeah. Now look at my face now. I look like a sloth from Goonies. Hey, you guys. Well, the thing is, Garcia, listen, Golden Boys did have a lot of good fighters before they moved to PBC, bro. They even had Deontay Wilder, bro. And I'm not saying Oscar De La Hoya doesn't know how to promote black fighters, but if Oscar was less bit of a bit of sniffing around to his promoting seriously, bro, not wearing fishnet, utensil up his ass, then maybe he would have took things more seriously and done it the right way. But listen, even Oscar De La Hoya, I'm sure he regrets it, bro. Oscar De La Hoya regrets it now. Trust me. But it is what it is. And then you had Mr. Ghost Heyman came out of nowhere and took them away from him like nothing happened, bro. That's why a lot of fighters went to PBC, bro. Because they were getting paid. The problem is you're getting paid, but you're only fighting once or twice a year. That's the bad thing. And that's not a good sign. Big up UGC, my brother from another mother, always coming in and showing me nothing but love. Please, my brother, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and share. Please, bro. Please. Hey, UGC, while you're here, I've been saying this. And I've been thinking about it. And I'm not reaching UGC, but check this out. We know what last 9 or 11 fights, Bud has been knocking people out like it's nothing, right? But bro, it's my conspiracy. I'm thinking, but I'm not taking nothing away from Terrence Bud Crawford. Nothing away at all. But don't you think you see the power all of a sudden came out from nowhere? And I mean, you can tell he's a bigger guy. He was much bigger guy. He was a machine in there. His power was like something else that I've never seen before. The way he mauled Errol Spence Jr.'s face, that was nothing, like a raggy doll. It's like a flipping truck just literally ran over his face. And we've seen Terrence Bud Crawford knock his opponent, but we've never seen any of his opponent turn like that, bro. Like Goonie, like Sloth. I've never seen that. If in fact, they all at least put up a good fight. They all at least touched up Terrence. But in this fight, Spence could do nothing. I know a lot of people's going to say, yeah, but he's been out of action. He's been inactive. He's, had a lot of issues outside the ring. But that's fine. But for his face to turn like this within a couple of rounds, within second rounds upwards, bro, those jabs, they were lethal. They were powerful jabs. You just see? Have they been tested for VADA? And I'm going to say another thing. We know Terence Crawford is with Snack. He's getting promoted by Snack. And who's behind Snack? None other than Victor Conte, the dirtiest man alive in this sport. He's the guy who runs the PhD. He's the guy who has the lab in his basement. He knows everything, bro. You name it, he's there. Whatever you want, he'll supply it to you. But Victor, what if I get caught? Don't worry. I'll got you covered. I'll give you the masking agent. I'll make sure you don't get detected. And you know what? You just see, and to everybody, I'm not reaching, right? And I'm not saying Terence Crawford is on something, but think about it. Just have a think about it. Because you remember, UGC, if you're still here, when Amir Khan got popped dirty, guess where he was though? Before stepping up against Kell Brook, where he was training. Yeah, correct. I understand though. That's good. But check this out, UGC. But those knockouts, they weren't like, oh wow, lethal knockouts. And we know the last 9 opponents that Bud faced, obviously the skill level was nowhere near Bud Crawford. Hell no, I know that. But Errol Spence Jr., I know he doesn't have the skill level as Bud. Bud is a high caliber. But then again, Errol Spence was also known as the elite fighter. But he didn't show up. But you're going to take every single punch like it was nothing. Power's one thing, but getting hit like that, it was like so easy to get touched up. But is Terence Crawford VADA tested? And what I was saying earlier on, and I'm not saying their cam's dirty, and I'm not reaching. It's just my conspiracy. I like to think like that. I know. Facts is facts. I know Terence Crawford is being a clean athlete. We know that. One of the cleanest athletes out there. Facts is facts, right? And then the same goes for Manny Pacquiao, where so much assumption was going on. Facts is facts. Nothing came dirty. We know he's a clean athlete. But there's always going to be conspiracy theory. And Amir Khan was popped dirty. And he was at Bomac's camp, getting prepared for Kell Brook. It's only, a few weeks down the line or a few months down the line, he got test positive. All of a sudden, Amir Khan, to this day, he ain't cleared yet, but he ain't saying much. He's keeping a hush-hush. Everything's swept under the rug. And Amir Khan knows. What's the first thing you're going to say if you get popped dirty and VADA test came up positive? Oh, it wasn't me. Or I don't know how it came to my system. Or I might have drank something. Or I might just ate something. I mean, I don't know. I've been a clean athlete all my life since day one. Bro, that's a hoo-ha thing. That's a common sense. Because you're not going to slander yourself and say to the public, oh, yeah, you know what? Oh, yeah, I have been popped dirty. I did take steroids, substance abuse, to get leverage. over my opponent. How many fighters do you know would actually come out and say that? Because you'd be an idiot for you to say that. Because that would jeopardize not only your career, but your face from the public, from the media, and you're going to be labeled as that. So there's no way in hell you're going to blatantly come out and say, yeah, I've taken something. No, you're not going to say that. But he has been training at BNB with Bowmag and Terence Crawford them lot, getting ready for Kell Brook. And it's only after Kell Brook down the line, he got test positive. He was on a juice. He wanted that extra leverage because it was a huge domestic fight back and forth between Kell Brook and Amir Khan because none of them two like each other. But hey, Kell Brook came the victorious. I'm not like I said, I'm not saying Terence Crawford on something. I'm not saying that. But again, how much do we know? That's the question, because we don't know. All we know, whatever says in the paper, he's clean. That's it. That's the only thing we're going to go by. Paper. But I know you see, you're very against that. Anybody's not VADA tested, VADA or nada, I know. You're very against that. You're very anti-VADA, so I know you want a clean athlete. But it's only a question. It should be arise. It should be looked into. Hey, I'm going to look into it. Because Errol Spence might not have the skills and the caliber like Crawford. But we know Errol Spence does have power. But yeah, fair enough. He has been knocking his opponent out. But Terence Crawford is sponsored by Snack. And who's behind Snack? None other than Victor Conte. See that name, Victor Conte, is with you. He's the guy who's going to supply you supposedly clean supplement. I don't know how much clean it's going to be. I don't know that. I don't know that, how clean it's going to be. We know he spent time in prison supplying drugs to other athletes to get extra leverage, to do hell of a performance in their own sector, in their own field. So when you're part of Snack, and listen, I'm a huge fan of Devin Haney. I'll say the same shit. And we know a lot of people say, oh, Devin Haney is a pillar-fisted fighter. He ain't got no power. He ain't knocking his opponent out. But he's moving up to 140. Even then, a lot of people would be saying, once he moves up to 140, that's when his power will show up. His man strength will show up. He should be knocking out guys. Again, I don't know that. I know Robert Einstein. I don't know that. All I care, hey, listen, at the end of the day, Devin Haney gets the win, gets the dub against, Regina Progress. That's the person he's going to be facing, Regina Progress, So, but it's that Snack. This is the problem. The guy that behind the brand is Victor Conte. Bro, even if Victor Conte came up to me, I said, listen, Auntie, I want to sponsor you. Don't worry, you're going to get X amount of money, this and that. But then again, I'm thinking, I don't want to be tied to you, though. I don't want to affiliate with you, though, because you already got bad rep. Now you're trying to clear your name. You're trying to look professional, to the outside world. Trying to cover your face, trying to cover your brand. So you want to have me as a clean athlete to actually ride with you and sponsor you. Bro, I don't need that kind of sponsorship. That's the thing. I don't want nothing to do with you. I want to get sponsored by someone else that doesn't have that kind of criminal background. The guy who knows everything about in laboratory, you know, he cooking up things. You know, the guy has got a bloody PhD degree and a master degree on a supplement. The guy knows everything about pharmaceutical, the chemical. The guy knows everything about masking agent, so he don't get detected. Don't forget, he still knows how to do that. Doesn't matter if he served time in prison. Doesn't mean he still doesn't know how to do things. You know what I mean? That's the thing. You cannot forget Victor Conte. Flipping out. I mean, guys, if you guys think, don't be oblivious. Just think about it. It's just a thought. And I'm not reaching at the end. I'm not taking nothing away from Terence Bud Crawford, bro. Nothing at all. I'm a huge fan of Terence Bud Crawford. We've been waiting for 5 years, bro, and finally it's done and dusted. The chapter is closed now. He's the two-time undisputed champion. He's the number one pound for pound on everybody's list. But he's done it. I know the people will say Terence Crawford is a clean athlete. We know his wrestling background. The guy's been a competitive guy from day one. He's got the skills to possess, the power to possess. He can do everything, bro. He's an all-rounder. He's the type of guy, he's a once-in-a-million guy. A once-in-a-million that you ever come across someone like Terence Bud Crawford. Or maybe none at all. There's only one Terence Bud Crawford out there, and that's it. And Dave James, you goof rat, you butt tooth, you gap teeth. Shame on you. For you to see a fighter like this, yeah, get outclassed, outboxed by Terence Crawford. How did it make you feel when you're behind this bloody arena? What kind of advice did you give Errol Spence Jr.? Because I want to know. What kind of instruction did you give Errol Spence Jr.? Because to me, he looked like he was out of it. If my man is out of it, yo, pull him out. Forget what the fans think or what media's going to say or what the paper's going to say or the tweet, the social media. Forget that. Health over wealth. Either way, if you pull him out, bro, you're still getting your bag. Errol Spence Jr. is still getting his money, and Crawford, and Fat Mac. Save it for another day. Go back to the drawing board. Work on things. Look at tapes. Study your opponent. What adjustment you need to do to overcome the obstacle. Hell, if Errol Spence Jr., if I knew Errol Spence Jr. was like this coming into the ring, bro, flipping out, I could have mollywopped him. Now that I look at it, flipping, I could have gone inside and bloody gave him a few thumping. I could have made Errol Spence Jr.'s face like that. Like that guy on the thumbnail, the sloth. Hey, you guys. Yeah, him. I understand. Listen. I understand. There's a lot of narratives going around now. Okay. A lot of aerossexual, and I mean the extremists. Okay. The extremists aerossexual. Like they'll go thick and thin, bro. Limbs to limbs. You name it. They'll even sniff his butthole, bro. Like this is how extreme they'll go. I come up with so many dozen excuses. Because they can't take the loss. They can't believe their boyfriend came in like this and went out like that, looking like an alien. For them, it's too much to handle. It's burning their soul. They're riding with Errol Spence Jr. They're literally holding his nuts, bro, in their mouth. I understand that. But listen, take it like a man. He lost fair and square. Just give Terence Bud Crawford his credit. Give his flowers. Is that so hard? Why is it so hard to give a guy his flowers? Just due. He deserved it. He's been asking from day one. Why? Because Crawford believed in himself. His whole team, his family believed in him. He's a gifted fighter. He's got what, 40 wins, 39 KO. Bro, you can't go wrong. Can Errol Spence Jr. bounce back? He can. But for a rematch, it's a bad idea. Take your tune up. Get yourself prepared mentally and physically. Take few fights in between. You need to brushing up a lot. A lot of things that you need to brushing up in your arsenal, in every department. You know, your timing was off. You look ring rusty. Your balance was off. It's like you had a weak leg. You were shaky. You were nervous. Everything about you in that ring, it wasn't you. You had an afro going, you know, look at me fresh, man. Trim it down. You know what I mean? Come ready. Stay ready. That's you. You're the big fish. You're about the strap season. You're about the man down. Boy, this time you was the man down because you went down. You hit the canvas. I know something was right. I know Terence Crawford has power. But he ain't no one knockout artist. No, he's not. He knocked his opponent out, but he ain't a knockout artist like that. But I know he's got the skills to pay the bills. Oh, yeah, I know that for fact. For sure. We all know that. You can't look past that. So, listen, Derrick James is getting prepared. He's got another upcoming fight. You know, he has to get Anthony Joshua prepared. I don't know what, is it October or September? I can't remember. But boy, I want to see what kind of adjustment he made on AJ. Because we know AJ is chinny. AJ ain't got no heart, ain't got no dog in him. But bro, we know AJ's flaws. I want to see what kind of implement and changes he does on Anthony Joshua. Until then, we'll find out. Or Anthony Joshua will come in like a flipping hound dog and get be hunted by Dillian White. That remains to be seen, guys. You know, all you fans out there for the aerosexual are crying right now. I know you're crying right now.
This is all I got.
I know it's hurting. But at the end of the day, one thing I respect about Errol Spence Jr., he took it like a man. Never once he made any excuses. He did say he's going to come back stronger. He's coming for the rematch. And he still wants all the smoke. But should he stay with Derrick James, who failed him in his corner, who failed him as a trainer, failed him A and B and C, no game plan, promotion? I think he should move on and find another trainer. Bro, you go into a rematch straight away, it's not going to look good. It's just going to look worse. And has he got the chance to dethrone Terence Bud Crawford? Anything's possible. But at this rate, no chance at all, bro. Because Bud Crawford's on a roll now. He's been hunting now. Everybody wants to smoke with him now. But can Booty Ennis beat Terence Crawford? High risk, low reward. They almost got similar style. But Booty Ennis, he's just a bit younger, fresher. Anything can happen, bro. He could be the one dethrone Terence Crawford, bro, and be the next undisputed champion. But I don't even know myself. Listen, if Terence Crawford's going to stay at 147, he might move up to 154. Because we know he wants all the smoke with Jermell Charlo. We know that. Because he's on his radar. Is Derrick James going to take back-to-back losses? Because Jermell Charlo stepping up against Canelo in September. Is Canelo going to dethrone Jermell Charlo and get another loss? And bro, if it comes back down to 154, oh my days. And then you got a big clash against Terence Crawford against Jermell Charlo. And then Terence Crawford beat the dog out of Jermell Charlo. Can that be possible? Bro, that's only going to be 2 losses back to back. Oh my days. He ain't looking good, guys. I'm telling you. It's not. Derrick James, you're going to have to ask yourself a lot of questions. What went wrong? What you should have done? Because none of us expected that from you. You're arguably one of the best trainers in the world, but clearly you're not. Clearly you done something wrong. Game plan was nowhere near as good as Terence Bud Crawford. Nowhere near as Bomac, the Fat Mac, big Cheeto lover eater. So, it is what it is, man. That's all I got to say. Guys, make sure, subscribe, share, always hit the bell icon. Okay? Come on. Let's get this channel growing and popping, bro. Come on. Help the brother out. Stop hating. So, just want to say, man, this boxing antic, I show up and I show out. And definitely be back with another one. Maybe tomorrow or the day after. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start opening up a live, flipping a live chat. You get me? Get people on board. And we need to talk about this. It's time to talk about this. Open up my kingdom. Open up my door to the people who supporting me. Yeah? It's time to grow now. Again, I'm not taking nothing away from Terence Crawford. But it's my conspiracy. That's it. He's a hell of a fighter. And he proved it time after time after time after time, bro. But Derrick James just needs to, I don't know, sink himself down the ocean, bro. Yeah, or put his head down in shame and flush himself down the toilet. Because he failed miserably. All he cared about himself and safe face. And his ego got the best of him. That's what it is. So shame on you, Derrick, you butt tooth, you gap tooth, everything under the sun. You failed miserably. And Fat Mac won over you. He's the one with a master plan. He's the one outdone your fighter. He's the one gave all the game plan that need to be done, said in the training camp. And you know what? That's what Terence Crawford had to deliver on that night. So, boxing antique. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like and share, guys. I'm out. Peace.